Hey there, space explorers. I'm Luna, your junior astronaut, and today we're blasting off on a super speed adventure across the solar system. Rocket whoosh, buckle your seatbelts, because in the next 60 seconds we'll zip past sparkling stars, meet friendly planets, and uncover awesome facts that will make your imagination sparkle. Ready? 3, 2, 1, liftoff. Engine roar, hold tight as we leave Earth's blue hug and set our sights on the moon, our first stop. Can you guess what makes the moon glow at night? Stay tuned, because the answer is just a hop away. Welcome to the moon, our silvery neighbor. Did you know the moon is only about 1/4 the size of Earth? That means if Earth were a giant beach ball, the moon would be a tiny marble you could hold in your hand. And guess what? Gravity here is only 1/6 of what we feel on Earth, so you could jump 6 times higher. Boing. That's why astronauts look like they were dancing on the moon. Oh, and the moon's glow at night comes from sunlight reflecting off its dusty surface, just like a glittery disco ball in space. Ready to feel the heat? Let's rocket toward the closest planet to the sun, Mercury. Stay tuned for a sizzling surprise. Zooming in, we land on Mercury, the speed east planet zipping around the sun. Even though Mercury is the smallest planet, it's a real heat monster. During the day, its surface can scorch up to 430 degrees C, hot enough to melt chocolate. Sizzle, but at night it freezes to minus 180 degrees C, colder than any freezer on Earth. Mercury has no atmosphere to keep it warm, so it's a giant cosmic oven by day and an icy desert by night. And because it's so close to the sun, a year on Mercury lasts just 88 Earth days, less than a season here. Hold on to your helmets, because next we'll drift into a world covered in clouds that never let the sun out. Venus. Get ready for a cloudy mystery. Welcome to Venus, the planet that wears a permanent cloud coat. Imagine a world where the sky is always a fluffy blanket, no clear view of the sun. Those clouds are made of super acidic chemicals, so they're not the kind you'd want to breathe. Because of this thick blanket, Venus is the hottest planet, even hotter than Mercury, with surface temperatures around 470 degrees C, hot enough to bake a pizza in seconds. Ding, and here's a fun twist. A day on Venus, one full spin, lasts longer than a year on Venus, one orbit around the sun. That means the sun would rise slowly, set even slower, and then rise again before you finish a single spin. Ready for a blue marble home? Let's glide to Earth, our wonderful oasis. Here we are on Earth, the only planet we know that sparkles with life. Over 70% of our surface is covered by water. Imagine a giant blue blanket wrapping the planet. That water gives us oceans, lakes, and rain that helps plants grow. Earth also has a protective atmosphere that acts like a superhero cape, shielding us from harmful space rays and keeping the temperature just right for us to play outside. Did you know a single cloud can hold up to 500,000 gallons of water? That's like filling a huge swimming pool. And thanks to Earth's magnetic field, our planet has beautiful auroras, nature's own light show. Ready for a red adventure? Let's hop over to the dusty, windy world of Mars. Welcome to Mars, the red planet that looks like a giant rusted playground. Its surface is covered with iron-rich dust that gives it that famous reddish hue. Did you know Mars hosts the tallest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons, standing 3 times taller than Mount Everest? Whoosh, and there's a canyon, Valles Marineris, that's as long as the United States. Mars is also famous for its massive dust storms that can wrap the whole planet, like a giant blanket of swirling orange confetti. Scientists think liquid water once flowed here, carving river valleys. Maybe even tiny alien microbes once called it home. Next up, we'll meet the biggest planet of all, Jupiter. Get ready for a gigantic storm. Whoa, here comes Jupiter, the king of planets, so big it could fit 1,300 Earths inside. Jupiter is a giant ball of gas, mostly hydrogen and helium, which means you could float like a balloon inside it, if you could survive the pressure. Its most famous feature is the Great Red Spot, a storm that has been raging for at least 350 years, longer than any storm we know on Earth. Wind whoosh, and Jupiter has 79 moons. Some, like Europa, are covered in a smooth, icy shell that might hide an ocean underneath, maybe even alien life. Imagine a world where a day lasts just 10 hours, but a year takes almost 12 Earth years. Hold on tight, because next we'll glide to the planet with the most spectacular rings, Saturn. Welcome to Saturn, the planet that looks like a sparkling hula hoop in space. Saturn's rings are made of billions of icy chunks, some as tiny as a grain of sand, others as big as mountains. If you could stand on one of those icy pieces, you'd feel like you're walking on a glittering crystal floor. Saturn is also a gas giant like Jupiter, but it's less massive. Still, you could fit 95 Earths inside it. Its largest moon, Titan, has a thick orange haze and even lakes of liquid methane. Imagine sipping a soda that's actually a frozen gas. Ready for a tilt? Next, we'll spin over to Uranus, the sideways planet. Here's Uranus, the planet that likes to roll. Unlike other planets that spin upright, Uranus is tilted over 98 degrees, so it basically rolls around the sun like a rolling ball. That means its seasons are extreme. Each pole gets 42 years of continuous sunlight or darkness. Uranus is also a beautiful shade of blue-green because its atmosphere contains methane gas that absorbs red light and reflects blue. Imagine a giant, chilly ice ball that spins sideways. Sounds like a cosmic snow globe, right? And its moons are named after characters from Shakespeare, like Titania and Oberon. Up next, we'll dive into the deepest blue of them all, Neptune. Now we're sailing into the deep blue sea of space, Neptune. This distant planet is the windiest in our solar system, with supersonic jet streams that blow up to 2,100 kilometers per hour, faster than a race car on a track. Neptune's beautiful blue color also comes from methane, just like Uranus, but its clouds are whiter, giving it a dreamy, marble-like look. Its biggest moon, Triton, orbits backward, meaning it circles the planet opposite to Neptune's spin, like a dancer moonwalking. Scientists think Triton might be a captured dwarf planet, making it a cosmic traveler. Ready for a final surprise beyond the planets? Let's zoom out to the icy frontier of Pluto and a dazzling comet tail. We've arrived at Pluto, the tiny dwarf planet that lives in the icy Kuiper belt far beyond Neptune. Even though Pluto is small, about 1/6 the size of Earth's moon, it has a heart-shaped plain called Sputnik Land, which looks like a giant red balloon floating on ice. And look, a comet is racing past, its tail sparkling like glitter in the night sky. Comets are icy visitors from the far reaches of the solar system, and when they get close to the sun, they melt and spray bright dust and gas, creating those spectacular tails. Did you know a single comet can travel faster than a jet plane, up to 70 kilometers per second? This dazzling display is our wow moment. Space is truly magical. Let's head home for a final reflection. What an incredible journey. From the moon's gentle bounce to Pluto's icy heart, we've explored 12 amazing space facts together. Remember, the universe is huge, full of mysteries waiting for curious minds like yours. Keep looking up, ask questions, and maybe one day you'll become a real astronaut discovering new worlds. If you loved this adventure, smash that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe to Space Explorers for more fun-filled space quests. Until our next cosmic ride, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and never stop wondering. Bye-bye, star travelers. Cheerful chime.